Oh, right. Welcome back. We're doing Robin and Batman issue 2. We did issue 1 last time. Essentially, in the beginning, Batman said, "Hey, you're fired, Robin, because I can't be a good dad because I am a new dad." And Alfred said, "That is bad." And then Robin became Robin but got upset because Bruce read his journal. And then Killer Croc is like, "Hey, I've seen that costume before." And that's where we're at. So, with that recap, yeah. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, go watch the previous video. We're going to hop into issue 2. Robins have as many as 3,000 feathers. Robins have an average lifespan of 1 to 2 years, but can live as long as 5 or 6 years if they're lucky to avoid predators. Robins are the most common songbird in the Western Hemisphere. Robins can fly up to 32 miles per hour. Did you know that baby robins are helpless at birth but reach the same size as their parents within weeks? Why does any of this matter? Why am I wasting my time writing this stuff down? I do this when I get worried. I fill my head with useless information to avoid thinking about the real things that are bothering me. And lately, when I look inside, I don't see much. It's just darkness again. Then maybe again, that's just because I'm not seeing what's around me. Maybe I don't need to be alone, don't need to turn inward all the time. But when I try to break free, I start to feel like I'll fall. And I don't want to fall. I don't want to disappoint them. Hey, I think you're in the wrong spot. And Dick Grayson gets bullied at school. And what does he do? Beats them up. I mean, if you're beating up criminals and you get bullied, dude, I would kick your ass too. But that makes him go to the principal's office. This is not accepted at Gotham Academy. We have strict rules to prevent bullying. They were bullying me, though. Master Richard, please calm down. Oh, really, Mr. Grayson? Explain to me how you barely have a scratch on you, then the other boys are lucky to not be in the hospital. But they started it. That doesn't matter. Mr. Pennyworth, can I please have a word alone? Yes, you can, Mr. Principal. Go wait in the car, please. And this is what I find interesting, because we don't really see this with another Robin at all. I'm disappointed that Mr. Wayne did not come here after I called. Well, Mr. Wayne is a busy man. I suppose that's the problem. If Mr. Wayne is so busy, why did he choose Richard to take a ward? Because him and Mr. Wayne have a lot in common. He's not a traditional father figure, but Richard's in good hands. Are you sure? Because this guy came in with bandages all over his face and before the fight with the other children. Well, what are you suggesting, Mr. Headmaster? Well, I'm just worried about the kid. That's all I can say because Bruce Wayne thought it'd be good to look to adopt a kid in the tabloids. But just because he adopted a kid, that doesn't make him a really good parent. And Alfred stands up, upset. You are out of line. Mr. Wayne and I will deal with Richard's outburst and discipline accordingly. I suggest you stop reading tabloids and worry more about keeping your students in line. Boom, way to roast him, Alfred. My boy's a big G. And in the car, Alfred pulls out a notebook. It's your birthday, after all. You need somewhere to vent, and Master Bruce did was wrong. He should have never invaded your privacy like that. Here's a new notebook. In his own way, he meant well. He was trying to connect with you, show you that he cared. He just had a very hard time with such things. I don't want you to have the same problem. You need to be yourself, Mr. Richard, not him. They go to the Batcave. Mr. Richard had an after-school activity today. And since we're all here, I think we should make a big dinner for Mr. Richard's birthday. Yeah, we're going to have to wait on that. We have somewhere else to be, actually. We're not going to Gotham. Croc can wait. We have something else that's important to do. I'm sorry I read your journal, but I still want you to have this. You get the Robin costume. Get dressed because I have a birthday present for you. They go to the Justice League Watchtower. Robin loves it. Okay, we're going to go over what's in here. Not all of it, just some of it, because I'm not going to know what all of this is. Okay, Starro is there, a Green Lantern battery. We got Blue Beetle, not Blue Beetle himself, but his scarab. We have a Batarang. We have Diana's sword is what it looks like. We have a giant axe. See, that looks like a Red Hood, like skull, or not skull, Red Hood helmet, but it's not Red Hood. That can't be possible. And then there's some other stuff that I don't know. I think that key is the Fortress of Solitude key. I'm not sure. There's some random weapons behind Bruce when he's teleporting. There's Jay Garrick's helmet. And we notice that Bruce actually calls him Robin. Hey, that's the first time you call me Robin. And the whole Justice League's here. Hawkman and Hawkgirl come out. Be nice, Carter. Well, you have to think about the future, Hawkman. We won't be able to do our jobs forever. Besides, I thought you approve of the bird theme. And we see the rest of the Justice League. Superman's here, basically Dick Grayson's uncle. And the Justice League is essentially all the core members and then like a couple randos. Like, what's Elongated Man doing over there? We got Martian Manhunter, Flash, Aquaman, Green Lantern that doesn't look like Kyle Rayner. How disappointing. We have Red Tornado, Green Arrow, and I'm not sure who that is on the left. It's not Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman's on the right. Welcome to the Justice League. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves, kid. But why they're here is that they have a Justice League mission to go on. Hawkman's got to watch him with the rest of the kids. And here we meet what should be the Teen Titans. They're not the Teen Titans, though. This is just like the core members. We got Wally West up there. We got Roy, Donna Troy, Aqualad, and of course, Robin. They all introduce each other. Roy is playing video games. He's playing like a Superman versus Lex Luthor game. But essentially, I will hop in to who everybody is. Roy Harper, Arsenal, Red Arrow, whatever you want to call him. Green Arrow's sidekick. We have Aqualad. This one is Garth. There's multiple Aqualads, but this is probably the most notable one besides the Young Justice. Donna Troy is an interesting one. A girl that Wonder Woman saved from a fire, took her to her island, and then got the powers of Wonder Woman. That's like the short summary. I'm not going to do a long summary. And then, of course, Wally West, Flash. Everybody knows who it is. If you go on TikTok, oh my God, he's everywhere. He is the fastest man alive, though. I won't lie. I like Wally, so I'm not going to be hating on him. He just hates Kyle Rayner, though, which, by the way, piece of shit move, because I like Kyle Rayner. That guy's my goat. But they all discuss about going on a mission. I think we're all ready. Besides Wally. Wally says, I don't know about that. They told us to stay here. And Dick says, we don't have to follow them to go on a mission. I like what I'm hearing. All right, we're going to break out, and then we're going to use the teleporter and go on real missions. We got to get away from Hawkman, though. They sneak through the tubes, or the vents, because Hawkman's an idiot. And then they teleport. So let's go through who they defeat. We see them fighting Coast City Bank. That's the Royal Flush Gang. They're just taking them out for robbing a bank. What a bunch of losers. Get an original idea. We see him fighting Toyman. We see them fighting a bunch of pirates. And what I assume is that has to be King Shark that Wally is punching in the face. And then after their fun, they teleport back. Hawkman says, what the hell are you guys doing? Nothing. Nothing happened. You want to play video games with us? Hawkman, you continue to be my least favorite Justice League member because you are a dunce cap. But they love Dick Grayson for doing that. Your leadership out there was great. Welcome to the club. Batman shows up. Time to go, Robin. See ya. They get back home. How was it, Master Richard? It was amazing. I met Superman. I shook his hand. I met all the other sidekicks. We hung out, and I think we're going to make a club or a team. Hawkman's a total jerk. I agree. But not really. He's also kind of funny. Kid Flash is super fast. Wonder Girl's cool. And I met Wonder Woman. That's awesome. You had a wonderful birthday. I did. It was the best. Well, Master Bruce, that was a very nice thing you did for him. No selfish intentions at all, Master Bruce, correct? Are you correct, Master Bruce? Okay, Robin, mission debrief. You have what mission? And now we see, Batman is such a bad dad at the beginning. Oh my goodness. This is awful. Target number 1, Roy Harper, aka Speedy. He's the easiest to take down. Obviously, his power levels are the lowest, but that's not what makes him the weakest. He's incredibly low self-esteem. Overcompensates by acting out and constantly trying to impress. This is easily exploitable. He can be broken. Next target, Garth, aka Aqualad. In many ways, Garth is the opposite of Roy. He truly does not seem to care what anyone thinks of him. He's a loner and happy to be that, which is exactly the pressure point that I would hit. Separate him from the others, let him think he's in control, turn the tide, pun intended. He would need to be isolated from water. I would strike. Target 3, Wally West, Kid Flash. His power levels are insane. So fast, too hard to hit to take out in combat, but Wally has another weakness. He thinks he can never live up to the Flash. Major inferiority complex. I get into his head, hit his hard, and then when it starts to doubt himself, slows down, I strike. Finally, Donna Troy, Wonder Girl. She is perfect, strong, confident, and assured. No weaknesses except one. She only sees the good in everyone. This makes her an easy target. She would never suspect me coming. Gotta get those contingency plans in while you're young. And Alfred is pissed. How could you? How could you do that, Bruce? That's awful. He's a soldier, not some mascot like the others. If he's going to be in the company of demigods, he will need to know how to defeat them, just in case. But they're children, like him. Why can't you just let him be a child? I never did. So why should he? Awful. And that this causes like a little schism between Alfred and Bruce. The contingency plans, I think, in my opinion, are acceptable to an extent. This is like, come on, man. It's awful. But now we pick up with our best friend, Croc. Watch the door. No one comes in and out. You got it? I got it, boss. Better have something for me. Cops are on to me, and it ain't safe for me to poke my head like this. Well, didn't really think it was going to come down to the sewers, but I got something for you. Didn't give me much to work with, Croc. The Flying Graysons. Grayson was indeed their real surname. John, Mary, and their only child, a boy, like you suggested, Richard Grayson. He turns 12 today, actually. He was adopted last winter. I couldn't access the records, and if I couldn't access them, well, somebody very powerful must not want me to. I may not be able to see who adopted him, but all kids go to school. He's enrolled in Gotham Academy this fall. What do you think, Croc? Feel like going back to school. So while Dick Grayson's dicking around in the Justice League Watchtower, Killer Croc is actually not an idiot, and he's gonna go to the school and kill Dick Grayson for being Robin. So, stay tuned for issue 3 where we finish this run. Yeah, and we're gonna hop into Robin and Batman, Jason Todd. I do enjoy good old Jason Todd. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and peace out.